What I love about this book is I don't think I've read an autobiography in which the author is so authentically on the page. I think there's no artifice to it. I mean, and I think sometimes you're wrong about yourself, and and sometimes you're too hard on yourself. But I think it's so honest. And you draw a curtain and a veil over certain incidents, but then other incidents you're very honest about. But it's what an autobiography should be, and more interesting. I think this is something that when you have someone sort of, I mean, this sounds rude, but someone from sort of the middle, which I actually take as a big compliment. I think the best thing you can do in your career is stay working your whole life and have some successes and have some failures, but basically, carry on working. I think you've been up, but I think I think someone who's can experience both directions. So the lows and the highs. Reading an autobiography of someone who's had nothing but success. Reading Peter Kay's autobiography, I feel, is but it's boring. It's boring because he's never had. Well, he claims to have never had any failures. Whereas you want to read about the failures, but also you have had some big successes as well. So
But I don't kind of. I'm not a complacent person. I don't experience success. I mean, I don't even stay on stage on those occasions where people have clapped, maybe just to get me off and get the next person on. I mean, I don't kind of bask in it. When people say, "Oh, but you must love the applause," you go, "No, not really." At the end, because you're just thinking of the next thing. I don't know. I think that is a genuine. I think I just had to find a way of making the stuff on the page funny. So I'm bloody pleased that you, of all people, actually got that. Yes. But now I am being required to be like the oracle of, moral compass of. Yeah. Of behaviors, when I don't think the behaviors were too remarkable. And I think other people, I don't have 5 heads or anything. No. Nothing. Do you know what I mean? So I think it's
the honesty of it, Helen, that's remarkable. I mean, I think it's a very funny book. It's a very sad book as well, because I think, there's having, which a lot of female, I think it's very authentically a comedian's book, right? I identify with a lot of it. I think a lot of comedians have that mixture of confidence, self-confidence, but also shame and doubt, and also envy, which you're very you're very open about, and not ever being, I think it's a thing I've noticed with comedians. I think I've reached a place where I don't feel it quite as badly anymore, but comedians are always looking at the next person up and thinking, yes, when am I going to get that? And you have to withdraw from that race.
Absolutely.
You have to at some point, otherwise because you're even however successful you are, you'll never be the most successful. Yeah, it will kill you. Yeah,
so. Well, it'll just make you a very dark person. And I do say that like in the sort of dark and the sort of mentally dark. And I did sulk for a bit. But it's only for quite a few years, and then sort of say, has Miranda retired there? Yeah, asking for a friend. No, I mean, but that was a good gag, because in the sense that only if other people know it's a position we're all in. Yeah. But even people currently in the government, however, they're looking. We all look. And then what do you think about the pretentious word Schadenfreude, which I have to get in? So then you just go, there is that. I mean, just because it's a German word, we think it's like highly significant, but it is, because there is that in all of us when somebody's had it all and they go, oh, but then when you get to this age, autumn of life, I actually just want to have the love. Like, you just have to have the love with the audience, the love with the people I'm meeting in the towns. What is the point of hating and being negative now? I really don't want to experience that. I think it's so derailing.